Chiefs make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach the heights again. You know you're running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville.
And guess what? He didn't get drafted.
The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Stroud looking to throw. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's still on his feet. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs, 91 yards. And the Texans need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone. If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
You know, I'm all about getting points, and if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. Right at the 30. 11. In motion, the tight end. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Stroud to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But DeMeco Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. It's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. In motion goes the tight end. Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Lawrence changing the play.
Go, let's go.
That's good for a Jackson.
Take right open.
1st and 10 at the
Go.
42-yard line.
Silver.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Stroud. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up in. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, Uno. Look at high.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Throwing now is Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Here we go. Whoa. Hey, Uno. 11.
As Stroud now to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught. A huge play there for Houston. 48 yards. Again, it's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz with an amazing diving catch. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. Right at the 30.
11. Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
11.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
11, Agate.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 30 yards. And the Jaguars have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point splits the uprights, and this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. This is caught inside the 15. Yeah, this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. Now Stroud. And he's got it. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal. Stroud out of the gun here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell, a 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to extend their lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 11. Lawrence will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Again, it's Lawrence. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Hey, 13, Lou.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 38 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Stroud going deep for Diggs. That's caught at the 25. They'll look to throw now on first down. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10.
11.
Duvernay in motion. Now Lawrence. Flushed out right. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process.
Hey, Jupiter. 11.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Safe break.
Here's Lawrence. Thomas has got it. Complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Stroud looking to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Stroud working out of the gun. This goes out wide from Mixon. The 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Tank Dell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Stroud. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He shakes him off, escaping the pressure right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now Lawrence to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
11. Red on red. 11.
Lawrence. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. In motion right is Thomas. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jags have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Tony.
Throwing now is Stroud. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And the Jags grab it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball is gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
Hey, Ron, think right.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And Stroud now to throw. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 33 yards that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Stroud keeps it, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Take Dell, 30 yards. And the Texans have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And out across midfield down to the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Lisa 24.
Duvernay in motion. Lawrence will throw. A short throw to Ingram. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 33. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
23. Go, let's go. It's hot.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, lie.
And now they'll shift things around.
Go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 33 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Important extra point up and through. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Stroud. He'll get this complete to Collins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it, because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Lawrence. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
To Mixon on the check down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Easy. Read him, 24. Read him, 54. Hey, easy. Route. 11.
Throwing now, Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Easy. 13, Luke. 11, Agate. Hey, kill.
Back to throw. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Go. 30 left. Hey, I'm gun.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go.
Get your bitch ass out of here.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like.